You just gonna eat that? Welcome to podcast number 6? 5. This is like the Mega 64 podcast. They're in like 400s. They can never remember what podcast they are. I can't. We're at 5, and I don't even know. Welcome to Nitro Red podcast episode 5. I'm your host Nitro Red, and got with me again just Brady. It's just
Big
the two of
Hungry
us.
Brady.
Big Hungry Brady. Yeah. So what's going on? What's good?
These right here. You ever have a strawberry cheese strudel? They're really good.
They used to have those in Tim Hortons. They don't have them anymore, I think. Is that
Not
what
the
you
ones I went to, because when we went to the, where was it, Trapped Halifax?
Yeah.
We went to these escape rooms. And,
we should talk about that. Yeah. Wow.
I would love to have Robbie on to talk about our experience.
We should have Robbie on the podcast sometimes. That'd be awesome. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, the second I started this, I'm like, what are we going to talk about? But there we go. Yeah. Firstly, like I always talk about, we should just talk about the what we played this month, what I did for Nitro Rad. So this was a pretty zany month for Nitro Rad because I did a lot of new games. I did an RPG Maker game, which I haven't done in a while, and then I also did the worst game I've ever played in my goddamn life. So let's start with it was Bubsy the Bully Strike Back was the first one. I actually have the game over here. Let me grab that. So I wasn't originally going to do this game, but I remember like seeing trailers for this, and I was always wondering like, I wonder if this is going to be good or not. And when this game came out, like reviews weren't out for this game for like probably 5 days.
Yeah, because no one really wanted to waste any time with it. Because
I guess they weren't sending review copies like Giant Bomb, IGN.
Really?
Nobody had GameSpot. Nobody had reviews out for it. So I saw this at Walmart the day it came out. I was just by chance at Walmart on October 31st, Halloween.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just saw it on the shelf, and it was literally the most. I say this in the video. I say this on Twitter, but it was the most surreal moment of my life. Like just going to Walmart and just seeing this on the shelf for sale. And like I was thinking like, oh, that's weird. And it was probably like 2 p.m. I was there with my mom. We were doing errands, and I went back home, and I couldn't stop thinking about this that whole day. I think I was editing something, or maybe I was playing something else. And then I thought, okay, I'm just gonna get the bus to EB Games right now, and I'm buying that. And it was $40, $39.99.
Well, could you imagine like just being like walking down? You got all these games and stuff. Like, I mean, you got the successful like series that are still going on today, and then you just see like something like this or like Jersey Devil.
It's funny because I saw it sandwiched between Mario Odyssey and Sonic Forces. I think the Sonic Forces
does not belong in
Sonic Forces wasn't out, but it was between It was underneath Mario Odyssey. I think.
Okay.
The picture of it's on Twitter. I think I'll post it in there. I don't know why I can't believe I spent $40 on it, but I bought it knowing like I'm gonna review it, I'm gonna make that back, and this video actually did like really freaking well. It has 100,000 views now.
I remember seeing it day one. I came over and you're like, you see this?
Yeah,
it got
like 30, 40,000 the first day. My videos never do that good. See, Nitro Rad videos usually like 20 between 30,000 views after probably 4 days. That's typically what I get. So like to have 100,000 views at this point, that's like, I have a couple of videos that have 100,000 views, but those are all videos from like more than a year ago, and that accumulates over time. So this was like a banger video. And I made my money back and then some on it. So I was like, thank God this one did well, because I could justify spending $40 on this. It's 30 American, but in Canada it's $39.99.
I still remember I watched the review, and I remember you said people were making connections that Vic Mignogna.
Yeah, Vic Mignogna.
Vic Mignogna?
Vic Mignogna. I don't know how
I just call him Vic Mignogna.
Vic
Mignogna.
Vicky Minaj.
Vic Agnogonok.
Vicky Minaj.
No, but you were saying that they were making connections that he may be voicing Bubsy,
and
I was like, I remember when you said that to me, and I was like,
we met him.
Yeah, we did. He kissed me on the cheek.
Yeah, I remember that. See, like, and I'm not saying like we went to his panel and watched him. No, like, we went up to him. Like, I went up to him, shook his hand, and have a conversation with him at a convention.
But like at the panel, I walked up and I didn't even know how to even ask him a question.
Oh, you were like super nervous.
And I was like, I am really nervous. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, there's no need to be nervous, man. Come here, freaking right on my cheek.
Yeah,
and I was like,
you gotta love a guy that's like that awesome to his fans. You know?
And I just looked at my friends. I was like, kissed me.
Yeah.
And
that like those lips have spoken like thousands of words in Full Metal Alchemist.
Some of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
And
really.
You gave good old filthy cheek here smooching.
But yeah, I was trying to find out who the voice actor in this game was because
I went on a hunt.
Not credited in the credits.
Yeah.
There's no voice actors listed in the credits, and like so I went on just Googled it, and I think I found it was like a GameFAQs or it was a forum website. It might have been GameFAQs, and people were speculating. Yeah, it really sounds like Vic Mignogna, and then people were comparing clips, and in the Bubsy 3D video, I compare a clip of Edward Elric.
And it was definitely that clip where I was like, okay, I could see that.
When he's doing like his more screamy, yelly, like, ah!
Yeah, I didn't say that, I don't want to drink milk!
Yeah. You can I really hear it. I don't know if everyone else is going to hear it. I didn't get any comments. I didn't get a single comment like disagreeing. So maybe people are being like, yeah, maybe.
Well, there's no real evidence to back up that it couldn't be.
There's no real evidence to back up that it could be though, because we don't know.
It's just up in the air.
And like the thing is, like I imagine Vic might want to be anonymous about voicing Bubsy. Obviously,
what was it? Was it back in? This is a completely different like company and everything. For Metal Gear Solid 1, didn't David Hayter not get credited as...
No, in the original Metal Gear Solid 1, I forget why, but in the opening credits, everyone had, like, different names.
Yeah.
But in the actual credits, I'm pretty sure they were all credited properly. But in the opening, they all had, like, pseudonyms or, like, pen names or whatever. And I don't know if that was, like... to give it like a more Hollywood feel or something like that, but I don't know why the reason. I know what you mean though.
Go Jim, what you doing, boy?
In Twin Snakes, they just made it normal. Speaking of which, Rob Paulsen voiced Gray Fox in I think the Twin Snakes version.
Rob Paulsen?
Rob Paulsen, the guy Carl Weezer Yakko, who also voiced Bubsy in Bubsy 2.
No way.
And the Bubsy cartoon.
Where's my phone? I
love Rob Paulsen. He voices He voiced Raph in the OG Ninja Turtles, and he voices Donatello in the Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles, and he just got confirmed he's going to be one of the Ninja Turtles in the new Turtles cartoon, which that's awesome. No, I love Rob Paulsen. He's an amazing dude. That's another voice actor that's like on the box I'd love to meet someday. Charles Martinet's on the top, though.
Yeah.
Charles Martin. We talked about him earlier.
You're gonna eat that garlic.
I love Charles Martinet. He is like the epitome.
God, he did.
Charles Martinet is a physical embodiment of human joy. He is a wonderful man. I would love to meet him someday. Yeah, what are you looking up? Rob Paulsen?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he voiced Bubsy in the cartoon. You didn't know that?
Oh my
Or did you not know that he did something else I said?
Okay, so who else did he do? He did
Carl Weezer.
Yakko
from Animaniacs.
Pinky?
That's
was it? No, that's not Pinky.
Pinky, yeah. He voiced Pinky.
He did Pinky.
Yeah. His Twitter name is something Pinky. Yeah, that's what he's most well known.
What do we gotta do today, Snake?
Yeah.
Narf.
Oh right, yeah, because he was Gray Fox in Twin Snakes. That's how we stumbled up on Rob Paulsen. Yeah, a lot of people
Same thing we're gonna do every day. Try and blow up the world.
I'm trying to save the world, not blow up the world. But a lot of people.
But which snake?
I don't know.
Well, there you go.
But anyway, a lot of people think Rob Paulsen's the best Bubsy. I think this Bubsy is because it's like. It's the least grating to me while getting the same personality.
Love hunger. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I didn't like Rob Paulsen's like spitty voice for the cartoon. I didn't like that.
Who did it in Bubsy 3D?
It was Lonnie Minella.
Oh my god. It was like nails on chalkboard.
She voices Rouge the Bat in Sonic Adventure 2. In Heroes.
That's right.
She voices Luke and Professor Layton. She voices hundreds of characters in hundreds of games.
The woman.
She was Nancy Drew in all the Nancy Drew games. She's in Illbleed on the Dreamcast. A lot of Ryan Drummond's in that game too. It's like this horror game for the Dreamcast. I played it. Didn't think it was that good, but Illbleed has like it's a really cool idea, but like not executed well at all. Robbie and I like couldn't figure out how to fucking play that game. I really want to try it again sometime and really have the patience. I really want to kind of review that sometime. I think it's a rare game though, but I mean we played it just by burning it because you just burn Dreamcast games. But anyway, back to Nitrocast videos. Got off topic, right. But yeah, that video blew up. That did really well, and then so did the next video I put out. Was also a new game, Sonic Forces.
Yeah,
I think I got my Sonic Forces video out quite a bit sooner than a lot of people. Yeah. I know I beat Ant Dude. I beat Some Call Me Johnny. Some of my favorite people out there. I got it out, and it's because I stayed up all night editing it. That was a lot of fun because I actually was digging. I was digging through my closet and through my pile of junk over there in my drawers for that yellow duotang full of Sonic comics I used to draw in grade 6. And I was taking photos of them, doing like some B-roll, like zoom shots.
Oh man, I really should have brought my. I have a. It's like a turquoise binder
Yeah?
full of old Sonic comics.
Oh, you used to draw them too?
Yeah, grade 6.
Oh,
I have a
dude.
full set of them.
We should do a video sometime just, like, reading our comics or, like, just going through and talking about them. Because I used to make Kirby comics, too.
No way!
Yeah,
I did Mario comics and
I
like
never
Crash
did Mario.
Bandicoot and Sonic
I did,
crossovers, meeting different worlds. And stuff.
I did Sonic comics, I did Kirby comics, and I did Mr. Guy comics, which was just like my made up stick guy character. And
Mr. Guy.
It was like it was pretty much grade 6 humor. Like
He was fancy pants.
Everything is he's so random, and he likes pie. That's like typical grade 6 humor, Mr. Guy. I remember the first Mr. Guy comic was called Mr. Guy Pie Stand, and it's him at a pie stand. It was a rip-off of that Knox Corner hot dog stand video. It was a completely rip-off of that.
You little thing, bang, pow, bang. I love that video.
I used to watch Knox Corner religiously.
On the website, too. That was before YouTube.
Yeah, before YouTube.
Yeah.
Or at least before I even knew about YouTube.
Yeah.
That was probably like grade 3. I think YouTube's like 2004, 2005.
Macaroni. Put
With
the cheese in the noodles in.
What do you get? But it was Mr. Guy standing at a pie stand, and a guy comes up and is like, pie? I like pie. I'm going to buy pie right now. And he walks away.
Yeah.
At the other stand is what he says. And Mr. Guy, and then I added my own little bit to it. Another customer satisfied. Satisfied by someone else, and like I thought that was kind of funny as a kid. I showed some other kids in my class. They thought it was like not like ha ha funny, but yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of like grade 6 humor.
Yeah,
like
that would be
pretty
cool
much.
to just kind of like
Do
go
a video
through the
read
comics
them
and
all or whatever.
stuff,
Yeah,
all that type of things.
That'd be awesome.
But back to Sonic Forces.
Yeah, you finally finished that. You with the Switch version.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I remember I picked it up before you, and I was like kind of like I was just going right through. I was plowing right through it, and you were like, "How is it?" And you're at like this point.
Because you were ahead of me.
Yeah, I was ahead of you, and then I headed off to work, and then that's when I was like, I dropped. I was at stage 15.
Because you would have woken up earlier that day for work, but I would have slept in because I didn't have nothing to do that day.
Yeah.
I think I walked in like 1 p.m.
I just woke up early so I could play it long enough, right?
But it's like I think we can easily say we were both pretty disappointed by this game.
We were disappointed, but it was like it's cool.
It's not bad. I don't think it's a bad game at all, but it's like this could have been a lot more, and it definitely needs
feels
a lot
like
of
it's cut.
If it wanted, I don't think this is a great game. I don't think it's a good game. It's an okay game.
Yeah.
It's not good or bad. It's okay. There's a lot of moments I really liked, and there's a lot of stuff about it I really love. Like this
I love the cheesy
story,
humor, but it also had a dark story, which I was like,
I've been dying to have that since like
Yes.
Sonic Adventure 2 or like Sonic Heroes. I think had a more lighthearted story.
Sonic Heroes was like, yo, we're just like typical Eggman's taking over the world.
Yeah.
This was like, yo, he has the world locked down. Like, there's nothing
The sun's
left.
falling from the sky, and we're all gonna die.
Like, how long has it been since something like actually like fell from the sky? It was like, oh, it's gonna destroy the planet.
I remember the scene where they blow up the moon in Sonic Adventure 2 actually scared me as a kid.
That was terrifying.
That scared me as a kid.
Yeah, and it showed like all these people, like in panic all around the world, and
the
there's
little
like
blonde girl with the pigtails looking up in horror.
And there was there's people like was it like Middle Eastern
people
countries
like
and stuff
praying,
like praying and stuff. There's people at cafe lounges like devastated,
Just
watching on laptops,
showing
like friggin'
people all over the world being like, I don't know if we're gonna.
And
we're gonna
all
live
the
through
while
this.
on all the TV screens, you have a countdown with the Eggman logo
Yeah,
and
the
him
countdown.
laughing his ass
the
off.
countdown. He was going to like fire the thing. Like it's one thing, and I think that was like genius. Like you make fun of the plot of Sonic Adventure 2 all you want, but that was a genius move. Story wise, because there's so many. Think of how many cartoons or games were like, I'm going to destroy the Earth. This was something you got to see what that laser was gonna fucking do to the Earth.
It wasn't just Eggman's plan; it was Gerald Robotnik's as well. And the thing was,
completely fucked him in the ass.
It even showed like a video clip of him chained to a chair in his last minutes in a recording.
His dying words.
Yeah, and it's like, is that everything? Okay, man, open fire.
Yeah.
They shot him! They shot him!
That was
the firing range!
Honestly, I think Sonic Adventure 2 is like the darkest story.
Yes.
I don't know, I haven't played
even
Sonic.
Shadow the Hedgehog isn't that dark. It's edgy, but it's not dark.
Shadow the Hedgehog is the only Sonic game I've never beat as a kid.
Really?
The only 3D Sonic game I've never played was Black Knight, but Shadow the Hedgehog is the only one other than Black Knight. I never beat or at least had a friend that I watched play through it. Sonic Heroes I didn't like as a kid. I never like finished it, but I watched a friend beat it.
Do you remember when we went to the hotel for HalCon. It was when Jackson came
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
I brought Shadow the Hedgehog over.
Yeah, and I played like the first level.
And we were
again,
like, okay, we're done.
Yeah,
It's like, we were done. We're going to bed.
I hate this. I think Shadow the Hedgehog is a worse game than Sonic 06. I genuinely believe that. I think, because Sonic 06's controls are way too tight. I'll take way too precise controls over way too slippery controls any day. And Shadow the Hedgehog is slippery as hell. You're like on ice that whole game, and I hate ice levels so much. Even in good games like Mario
But
Odyssey,
like this isn't even like... It isn't a terrible game. It's not an amazing game. It's one of those...
But the thing is,
but you said it was like a B minus.
I'd give it a B minus.
Yeah, same.
A lot of people got mad because I said like Sonic Unleashed would be a D. I'd say it's a C plus or a B minus. I'm thinking more C plus now. But the thing is, like, if it's a Sonic game, I don't want a Sonic game to be a C plus. I want a Sonic game to be an A. Like Sonic Generations, that was an A, and I've just been wanting an A Sonic game for a long time.
I think it's time, because people are just going to be like, oh, well, you need to start moving on and start, like, just realizing that Dreamcast is dead. Go back to, like, full 3D platforming.
Go back to Sonic Generations. Like, there was promise there.
Well,
You know, a lot of people... Because I know what you mean.
I'm personally just really tired of boost mechanics, and then suddenly, we're going 2D Sonic Rush style. Like,
yeah. The
I'm
thing
like,
is,
no more, please.
But I know what you mean. There's a lot of people very nihilistic about Sonic, very condescending to Sonic fans. Be like, just move on. He's dead. Let him rest in peace. It's like, fuck off. Like, they just had a good Sonic game recently. Sonic Mania before that, Sonic Generations. I don't.
Check the Metacritic score.
I want a good Sonic game. I really want a good Sonic game because Sonic Generations. I remember getting that for Christmas. I also got Uncharted 3 and Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I played Sonic Generations more than either of those games. I loved it. I love the game so much. So I don't think it's that unreasonable to want another good Sonic game. I don't think I'm being that annoying, just hoping that there's going to be another good Sonic game because I would really like to see that.
I would just really want to go back to full 3D platforming mechanics.
Adventure 3, man.
Yes.
I know that was like...
It doesn't even need to be under an adventure title. Hire the people that are making like the Sonic Utopia style type stuff.
Sonic Utopia is pretty cool. Flesh that out into something that could be awesome.
Like they take so much inspiration from how he has like the peel out for CD.
Yeah.
How he runs in Sonic 1, 2, 3. He has a homing attack. He moves like it's like you're controlling the cutscenes of Sonic CD.
Yeah.
Like he's doing all these tricks.
You mean like the
rolling down?
When the camera would go around, he was like...
Yeah, but like I mean like when he's like about to go into like a spin dash down a hill or something something like that, he'll like do like the kind of same animation motion.
I was gonna say something I forget. Keep talking so I can remember.
But I just really want the 3D platforming back.
I remember. I know what I want. Just give us a Sonic game where you can play as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Yeah. Like in 3D. Just have the Tails gameplay, like adventure style, where it's kind of like Sonic, but you can fly a little bit. Give us the Knuckles Emerald hunting, but make it more like adventure. Because, I really liked the Knuckles Emerald hunting in the original adventure.
When I was a kid, I got frustrated about it because I didn't want to read. I just wanted to explore.
In Sonic Adventure 2, I don't think people would have a big problem with it if it didn't go one at a time. If it was all three all at once, and they had the smaller, more condensed stages with better level design, like in the first adventure game. Just like flesh that out, like take fan feedback, learn how to make these adventure games really polished, keep it down just to those three styles of gameplay. Don't have any mech stuff, don't have any like racing car stuff, just focus take three good styles of gameplay people love and refine the hell out of it instead of trying to make lots of different ones.
You're meeting the demand for these classic people and the modern people.
I think that's what they need to do with Sonic. For a 3D Sonic, anyway. So yeah, that was Sonic Forces. Disappointed, but I didn't hate it. But I mean, I'd much rather when it comes to Sonic...
For me, it's just a Sonic game that I played.
Yeah, exactly. So, after that, I did Toilet in Wonderland.
I don't know nothing about that.
It's a really weird RPG Maker game. The best way I think I can describe that is it's pretty much YouTube Poop, the video game. It's like a lot of...
I remember seeing just the Mario RPG sprite.
Yeah,
Mario,
RPG
like that.
Sprites,
I was like, what the hell does this
Mario's
have to do with Mario?
That game will make you terrified of Mario. Mario's scary. And I know this doesn't make any sense, but Mario's terrifying in that game. Like, you walk in and it says Mario has logged in. You hear... Mario, and as you're like walking around this house, Mario can like come out and just like run at you and kill you. Like it just comes out. It's it's terrifying. It's horrifying. If you want to be scared of Mario, play Toilet in Wonderland. That's a super weird game.
Do you have it on?
It's just free game, download. It's just an RPG Maker game. But yeah, that's a really interesting game. And then after that was Bubsy 3D.
A lot of mom hugging.
This one over here. Oh yeah, at the end of that video, I'm like, now I'm gonna go hug my mom and cry. Bubsy 3D is actually the worst game I ever played. I was getting so mad getting through that. I think it took me 3 solid days of playing it. Maybe not solid days.
I can't believe I'm actually holding a physical copy of this shit.
I bought it on eBay for it. It was like it was a little more expensive than I wanted to pay.
It's so gross. That render is so gross.
I really wanted a copy to review it. I think I paid about $30 after shipping, which is like
that render is so gross.
Yeah, it's let me get a little like without the glare.
That is such a gross render.
Yeah, it's not. He doesn't look good in 3D.
He looks like he got sprayed with like string cheese,
and
it's like the grease
I mentioned this in the Bubsy 3D video. Oh yeah, the disc doesn't stay in, the disc falls out, which is funny because in the cut where I I kind of open it and I just catch it, and a lot of people are like, "Wow, he caught that without looking." I was like, "No, I just knew that was gonna happen because that always happens." But I mentioned, and we talk about this a lot, like older 3D renders, they have like a little charm to them where they don't look quite right.
Out of 3D renders,
the 64 renders, like the Mario Party renders, the early Crash renders, they like
that double chin
they
thing
they look cool. Like the skin tone's not quite right. They don't quite have. They don't even
bulky.
They're not textured. They're like bulky. Luigi was like very long. I
mean, think of the Mario RPG Bowser and Mario like.
I'm not a big fan of the RPG or Mario RPG renders, but like the Mario 64 renders, Mario Party renders, I love those. But like the Bubsy 3D renders, they just look gross.
Yeah,
so bad. That game's incredibly frustrating just because that control.
I don't want to play it.
There was actually one level I couldn't beat. I had to use a code to skip it.
Really?
It's the I didn't mention the review, but you're gonna hear the real story what actually happened. I used the unlock all levels cheat. It was like the third last level. It was the level I mentioned in the video where it's like, except this level, it's really hard and really long. Yeah. And I almost beat it. I saw the checkpoint. One of those Cobra things killed me, and I was playing that stage for probably 4 hours. I couldn't finish it, and I was getting so mom. I am so mom
I was
getting so mad, and my mom
do some dishes. I swear to God,
my mom came home with groceries, and she wanted me to help her, and I was like so mad, and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, Bubsy 3D. And
you went like full out. I'm going back to elementary school.
I haven't tried some of that blue.
Yeah, you had some red today.
Yeah,
I needed some Mario. Now I got some Sonic.
That's.
I really like.
I like the red stuff.
I love this.
I like the red stuff. I try not to drink pop too much these days. I'm a water boy. I just drink nothing but water.
Anytime I look at like the blue Mountain Dew, the red Mountain Dew, I think of the Chaos Drives from Sonic Adventure.
Oh, when you get one, yeah. I love those things. Chaos Drives is cool. Like that was what powered the Gun Soldier robots. Yeah. Gun Soldier robots, I think, were such cooler enemies than just the Badniks, and they only had them for like 2 Sonic games, Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow. Yeah, they had them back in Sonic Generations for 1 level. But like, I also like the Badniks in Sonic Adventure, like the hedgehog looking those things. That you like homing attack off a bunch of them, like these blue spheres, like a whirly thing going around. Those things.
The weird axe guys with the
there was a couple of those, but there's like blue ones where there'd just be a bunch and you go homing attack off of all of them. They were like every level
where they had those blades swinging and they would be like.
Yeah, I love those things. Those things were cool.
The weird faces, like.
But like, I'm so sick of like just the normal looking Eggman robots, like those orange like egg robots with like the orange legs from Sonic
egg
Heroes.
Prawns?
Yeah,
they got rid of them, but now they just kind of upgraded them. They're like, they're these beige olive colors now.
Yeah, those were like the only enemies in Sonic Forces. There's like 3 enemy types in Sonic Forces.
And then a purple ostrich bot.
Yeah,
what is Eggman doing?
Get something interesting in there. Bring back
they got the motor bugs.
I want designs more like the Gun Soldiers, or like even when you got to space, you saw those weird artificial chaos robots.
Think of Sonic 06's bots. Like,
Sonic. I'm thinking Sonic 06 had like I'm thinking just the demons from hell, like Iblis, like the big purple and red demons.
You hit them, they look like they look like a Gmod character getting tossed around to
yeah, exactly. But I remember the robots. No, honestly, I really like the robot designs in Sonic 06. They're more like Gundam looking Transformers robots. It's like, this looks cool. It's not just like the dumb, like, cute little bug on a wheel. Like, fuck that.
Cute little bug on a wheel.
Cute little bug on a wheel. And just give me something cool looking.
Look at that bee-bug.
Bee-bug.
The bee-bug. Beanbag.
What does Sonic Colors have? Sonic Colors just had, like, the Sonic Heroes looking Eggman robots. Sonic Generations had a good variety because it had, like, whatever.
The only thing I liked about
had.
Sonic Heroes bots were each level kind of had, like, a themed style. Like the casino ones, they had, like, the Playboy Bunny.
Oh, didn't some of them have, like, hats?
Ones and, like
witch hats and, like, the spooky level? Yeah.
I think so.
I have a copy of Sonic Heroes, because Sonic Heroes was the first Sonic game I played as a kid that I didn't like.
Yeah.
Because I loved Adventure, and I loved Adventure 2, and I didn't like Sonic Heroes just because it was really different than the Adventure games.
Yeah.
But in later years, the older I get, the more I hear people say, like, yeah, I played Adventure, or I played Heroes, I actually really liked it.
I remember renting it from a corner store for the PS2.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh man, this... And I got stuck on the Ocean Palace.
Really?
Because I was like, how do I do the glide? How do I do it? Like...
Oh, with the
triangle dive.
You have to switch the knuckles for that.
Yeah, and I was just like, how? Like, and then I managed to get through it, and then you had those big, spiky stone wheels chasing after you. Oh, they used to scare me.
But I never played a whole lot of it. I had two friends that had it, and I watched them play through pretty much the whole thing. But I've been meaning to replay it, so I got a copy off eBay. I have it now for Xbox original, and I really want to give that a shot sometime. See, like, maybe it's better than I remember.
We always somehow come back to Sonic.
Yeah, well, Sonic's is our favorite.
All because of Mountain Dew!
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know how we got.
Where were we going?
We were talking about Bubsy. Yeah. Should talk about a lot of people. I got so many comments of people saying they really liked how I made myself look more tired and worn out.
I was wondering if you were gonna just keep on going, and then you were gonna make it down to a Bubsy 2 and 1.
No, I'm not.
And I was like, you're gonna be like a skeleton by 1 if that's the case.
I just want to do the 3D games. Yeah. I don't care about.
But I really like the thumbnail of 3D where it was like just max.
I'm just like. Yeah, but what I did is I had some Halloween face paint. Yeah. And between every single take, I'd go to the bathroom and just rub a little bit more under my eyes.
Also, I forgot to ask, how is this? Because I seen you knock it down.
Yeah, this wall screw right here.
Yeah.
This clip, that clip broke off.
Yeah.
But I had another wall scroll in my closet that I don't use. I just took.
Because I went. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. Mm-hmm. That actually broke. But luckily, I had another wall scroll. I took the clip off and I replaced. So I fixed that. So that's fine now.
But it was
only the clip broke. That's all.
I was like, I hope to God he was doing these takes in order. Like,
I love how every comment always calls wall scrolls posters. Like, nice Kill a Kill poster. It's like, that's a scroll. It's hanging. You can see. I don't know. You
can see the two.
It just weirds me out when I see people call scrolls posters. Like, well, they're kind of I get, like, you do post on the walls is kind of a poster, but it's really a different thing. But yeah. That's been Nitrocast this month. Did we do any Granicore videos?
Waluigi's Curse.
And, we did do some Granicore videos.
What was it? Max Rider.
Max Rider. There's one more.
And it was shit, come on.
What was the other one?
I know what it was.
Oh, it was a sequel to the Ritual video.
Yes, it was Monday Macabre or something with it.
Monday Mundane Macabre or something like that. Oh, I can't
remember. And then we had Vacation Planner and Meat
Man. Yeah, those were two like extra ones where you were just like, hey James, turn the camera, film me. I just film you, you go full beef, and that was it.
And you were like, what? Full beef.
That's a good video. Oh, we should do some more of those after the podcast. Just record you like with. You have that mustache? Do you have?
I always bring the mustache.
Why do you always bring mustache?
You never know when you might need one, because you might see one you don't like, and you're reading the newspaper, and you're just like.
God, look! You get the
Mountain Mania.
Mountain Mania. These could be like Sonic stages.
Yeah.
Full beef fish and trip. Never mind. They can't. That doesn't make sense. But yeah. Let's start with the Waluigi Curse. That one, the other two were Alex's idea.
Yeah, we had you had the Waluigi one planned for almost half a year, didn't you?
I had it for like at least since August, I think. Couple of months.
I think it was July.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was July when
June, July, August. Yeah,
yeah.
Well, that's only 1 month later. Yeah. Maybe that kind of is like half a year. That's like 4 months, 4 or 5 months. That is almost half a year. But I had that Waluigi Curse video for a while. For those that don't know, Granite Core is our second channel where we do sketch comedy videos. The Waluigi Curse video is a video we put out where basically Alex and Brady, they're walking down the park, and I'm dressed as Waluigi. We didn't have like we didn't have suspenders or anything.
I couldn't find a proper purple shirt. Yeah. And we're like, yo, Urban Waluigi.
So you just, Alex had the hat, you had the mustache, and then you just gave me a purple hoodie. So I'm like, I'm the Urban Waluigi. I lay a curse on your dick. So I like go, and then we put in like this effect. So I curse Alex's dick.
Originally, we planned to have it like this big lightning effect and stuff, and it was like, well, what if it was just like the last?
It was just like a little thing. Yeah, that's funny. It was funny the way. Oh. But so you guys are like, yeah, haha, what was that about cursing my dick? And then Alex goes to the washroom, and then suddenly he's like, and then he goes out, and his dick is Waluigi. Yeah. That was actually one of the most advanced things I've done in After Effects.
And it was just so unsettling.
It is very unsettling.
For something so humorous,
it
just reminded me of the Salad Fingers creator David Firth.
Yeah, you told me about that.
It was just like looks to the camera.
Yeah,
and I was like
the really quiet shuffling sounds I put in there to make it really unsettling. Yeah, but that was like one of the most advanced things I've did in After Effects because firstly it had motion tracking. Yeah. Because it was a freehand camera, so I had to motion track myself in there. There was chroma key because I was on a green screen.
Yeah.
There was what was the other thing? What's it called? Not puppet warp, but when you roto brush. Yeah. I had to brush out his pants to get that in front of my legs, and then there was also the pee, which I generated out of nothing. Just in After Effects, and I've never done liquid before. I've done fire and aura and explosions.
And it actually, I found it turned out rather well.
I just kind of messed with some stuff, looked up some tutorials, and I got that liquid to look pretty good. Yeah. Because like I was thinking, like I typed in like bottle squirting green screen. I couldn't, because I don't know what to Google to find like just a stream effect. Because I type in stream effect and I get like the sound effects of a stream,
like a river,
like a river. Yeah. So that's what I just made it out of nothing, and it ended up looking really good. So that was that video. We also did Max Rider.
Yeah, Max Rider.
That video idea was just Alex had an idea where he like bursts out of the TV. He's like, "Come on, let's go on an adventure." Then we couldn't think of anything past that, so we're like,
"Just kill me,
just shoot you," and that's it. That one we had Alex. We went outdoors with some.
Oh my god, that was a fun little setup.
Bristol board. We taped it all together. Filmed Alex crashing through it. And then I stuck that in there in After Effects. And then the other one, I already forget what the other. Oh, it was a sequel.
It was the sequel to Sunday Sacrament.
Sequel of video we did called Sunday Summer Sacrament, where it's you and Alex doing a ritual. Like, I heard the new Sonic game's gonna be good. Or no, this new Sonic game we really wanted to be good, so we're gonna do a ritual.
I thought we were gonna go get like friggin' banana split shakes or something.
I'm not in a lot of Granite Core videos because I like to be the one filming it, but we needed a third character, so I was that one. And you guys do a ritual. Instead of making the new Sonic game good, you summon like this evil hell deity that kills me. And then you guys are like, oh, it's the wrong ritual. So this next video, they're doing a ritual to try and bring me back to life. And then there's an explosion and nothing happens. They're like, last time there's a deity. So they're like, oh, Jesus is probably alive. So they go back and I'm still dead. I'm like a pile of bones. Like, he's still dead.
Friggin' bone dicks.
Oh yeah, that was something Alex did. That was a nice touch. But I just love how you guys just not push me out of the way so you can sit on the bed. And then you get a notification on your phone, and it turns out you did the ritual to make the new Sonic game good. And it turns out it was Sonic Mania with the 86. Check the Metacritic score.
The thing is, I'm like, it's an 87.
Yeah,
it's an 87.
You said 87. It was 86, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, originally we were planning to just make a.
Oh yeah, I was gonna make up a fake Sonic game, but I didn't want to go forth the effort because I wanted to work on that was probably back when I was working on that Bubsy video, and I wanted to put more time into Nitro Red, so I was like, I'll just take the Sonic.
What I love about it is we got your dad in there.
Yeah, you guys really
it's like. You guys need to seriously need to stop coming here.
It's funny because almost every Granite Core video starts with you and Alex on this bed playing games, and that video confirmed that it's not even your house in those videos that you're doing it.
What I find funny is that there's almost a timeline where it's like you're never seen when it's me and Alex on the bed. But it was originally you and me. Like, there are videos where it was just us on the bed.
Yeah, there are.
And it's like, what's going on here?
We still have done. We still do a lot of videos.
And,
like
and
that.
it's not just us where we're like, oh, Garana lore. It's like people who watch us and they're like, oh, there's some Garana lore here.
Well, we never thought about it until we keep getting comments trying to link all the Garana Core videos together. People call it the Garana lore. I love it.
And I'm like, there's a timeline. There's a reason why Brady keeps coming back. He has like
all the clones.
There's a clone.
And then you're like, because the Brady Bunch video.
And the Brady Bunch was like just the acceptance of like, yo, there's a bunch of Bradys. This is how he keeps coming back. So but which is the real Brady? That's the question.
So that's the Garana Core channel. Check that out if you haven't yet. We have a lot of fun making those videos. A lot of them are just like, some of them are longer, like maybe a 5-minute video, but it's usually 40-second video. It's just like it just sets up a joke. It's just one joke.
Yeah.
It's like short ass videos, and that's what I love doing.
It's all about poop, farts, bombs, and video games.
Yeah, so that was Nitro and Garana Core. What else do we got to talk about now? There was we played more games. Mario Odyssey came out.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that was a super good game. You beat it, right?
I beat it. I was like,
we shouldn't drop any spoilers for people.
But I was like, dude, did you get here yet? And you're like, no, I'm still here. I'm like, you're really gonna appreciate this. Part.
Yeah, that final part, the final fight and the final sequence leading up to the fight and the final sequence after the fight.
You're like, there's no way.
There's this moment where it's like, no freaking way. Then it's like wow, and then you get to do this crazy awesome thing, and
then there's like
it's amazing
video post like completion stuff.
What?
There's like the after like you beat the game.
Oh yeah, and then after you beat the game, there's so much more to do. They add like another 100 moons to every single map. Maybe like another 50 moons to all levels.
Few kingdoms.
Yeah, you unlock a couple more kingdoms to do. There's like that game's got, and then that once you get 650 moons or 600.
I think it's.
That was
650 or 600. Yeah, I think it's 600.
Well, that's what I said. It's one of the two. You unlock like this final super crazy hard level.
Yeah.
And I beat that. You beat that too.
Yeah.
That was a super.
And
great
I remember you were like, I wonder how I'm going to get past this. I was like, dude, have you ever considered co-op for that?
Yeah, you cheated. Like, there's a part when you have to throw your hat. There's a platform, and you have to go underneath and throw your hat on it. The platform shoots up, and then the walls start coming out, and you have to like try to wall jump to the top without like the platform.
And it push out me off
super hard. But you cheated. You jumped on the platform and used co-op mode to get Cappy on
cheating. That's shortcutting.
That's super cheating. But they totally did that
Super
on purpose.
Mario.
They totally did that to see if players would be clever enough to think of that. And I was
they reward you with that type of stuff. There's stuff up there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing coins up there, being like, so maybe you could get up there. But I never considered.
Yeah, they reward you with exploring.
I was trying to get my hat down there, and I couldn't do it.
And then there's the gliding part where it's like, I told you, like if you shake the Joy-Cons
to go faster,
and you can skip 50% of that.
That's one thing I hated about Mario Odyssey. Like, it really encourages you to like, hey, you can do this other move if you shake the Joy-Cons. It's like, I don't want to shake the Joy-Cons. I don't want to use
motion control.
Because I don't play with the Joy-Cons like this. I find that a little uncomfortable. I like with just the Pro controllers how I play Switch games when I'm on the TV. And like, well, I don't want to do this with the controller.
You want to do that in the Garana Core video.
Yeah. That's how every Garana Core video starts up. And I was putting like Rayman Arena gameplay sounds. Yeah, that's... Man.
Yeah, Mario Odyssey is an amazing game.
It's probably my number one.
Yeah.
Either that or Persona 5. One of those two is my number one
Still
game.
playing Persona 5.
Yeah, you're nowhere in it. You haven't got to the second palace.
No, I have not.
You don't even have Yusuke in your party.
But hey, at least we know I actually completed games.
Is Madarami's palace the second palace?
I wouldn't know because I haven't played the game.
I know Kamoshida's palace is the first one.
Yeah.
I think Madarama is the second one. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Maybe Madarama is only the second one. Yusuke is my favorite character, that's all I know. You get him in that one.
But, I've been playing Sonic Forces and Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is an amazing game.
That's all I've been playing this month.
I just found it funny.
Mario Odyssey.
As soon as I stopped playing Mario Odyssey, it was because Sonic Forces was coming out. And I was like, if I stop playing Sonic Forces, I'm going to go right back to Mario Odyssey.
Yeah. The thing is, Forces was really short. It was it took me only like 4 hours to get through that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still remember, I was like, yo, when you get to this point, you're going to see one of those forced jokes and you're going to know what's up. Oh, dude, it's been generations since I seen you. Like,
Yeah, that's so bad.
I was like, oh my god.
Looking more like Sandhill Zone.
Whoa.
Anyway,
whoa, jeez.
Yeah, man. But yeah, there's been one other game I've been playing a lot this month. That's Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah, I was watching you live stream it a bit.
Killer. It's so good. It's like it's the best one since Brotherhood. Honestly.
Do you feel that it could be like not an Assassin's Creed game?
Yeah. It's the first chronologically.
Yeah.
The Assassin's Brotherhood doesn't even exist yet from where I am.
Yeah.
It's just a guy taking out a bunch of like evil political fuckers that are trying to take over the land and fuck over Egypt. It's just that. You're just fighting corruption.
Egypt, like those type of settings, it's like feudal Japan and Egypt are like your favorite.
Feudal Japan and ancient Egypt are like, and ancient Rome.
Yeah.
They're like my favorite settings. And the thing is, Brotherhood was in ancient, not like ancient Rome, but like
old
Rome. But like not Brotherhood. Origins is in ancient Egypt, and it is an amazing game. You can like go inside the pyramids, explore the tombs, climb up to the top of the pyramids. You can do, you can see the Sphinx. It's all like recreated accurately.
I
and
still
it's, like,
laugh
the
my
setting.
ass off every time. Like apparently when you like step out in the road. They're assholes. Get out the way! Get out the way!
Yeah, it's every Assassin's Creed game's like that. The soldiers are so. I remember you said you tuned into the stream. The first thing you hear is "Get out of the way!" Yeah, Jesus Christ. Man.
I was like, what is that?
But it's honestly like it does not even feel like an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
Because the newest one I played was Unity. Probably played the first hour of that. And I didn't care for it. The
only one I ever played was like aside from like a bit of the first one was 2. And I was very pissed off with like just doing the parkour thing with the brother.
Yeah,
it was like I have to race him, and I was like,
it's funny that we're moving on to Assassin's Creed because Ezio's voiced by Roger Craig Smith, who voices modern Sonic.
We're going right back to Sonic.
His brother's voiced by Elias Tufexis, who voices Adam Jensen, who is another.
So when are we getting an Assassin's Creed costume for Forces? You got a Sonic, you got a Sonic, you got Sonic and. The Persona.
Yeah, because they added Sonic.
Oh my god. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Get rid of it. I don't care. I get that, like, it's quirky they're acknowledging memes, but Sonic is like...
I tweeted, I was like, okay, you got Sonic in there. Where's the Ann Knuckles, the fourth Chaos Emerald?
Is like the
gotta go fast.
Yeah, Sonic and Gotta Go Fast. It's like the most basic normie Sonic memes. It's like, come on, you can do better than this. Like, I think Snoik the Hedgehog's funny.
Snoik is funny.
I have a TV shirt. I have a T-shirt that just says Sonic the Hedgehog spelt wrong. It says Snoik the Hedgehog.
That's a cool Sonic shirt.
I think that's so funny. Yeah, there's a video where we did that.
That was yeah.
Man.
But Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Origins is it's honestly it plays very similarly to The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
The interface is very similar, the combat is very similar. It's not just like camera kind of zooms out and you just wait for a guy to attack, you counterattack. You can do like a shield bash kind of counter, but like it doesn't like kill them, it just kind of knocks them away and it's like really hard to use. I never even use it. Those things melted, didn't they?
Weird little bubble.
Blurry as hell. Yuck. But you got like a quick dodge move. You can raise your shield. There's shields in this game. I don't even know if Assassin's Creed ever had shields before. You got shields. You can like dodge, quick step, like out of the way. Just like Witcher. Though Witcher has two. There's like Witcher has a dodge and a roll, which I like that. It has both of them. And then you got a light attack and a heavy attack. Yeah. And it's like, it's super simple, but like really fun combat. And it just feels, it doesn't look as flashy. Like they don't have like those super stylish slow motion finishers anymore. But like the combat is so much more fun.
Yeah.
Also, stuff like bow and arrow, you're not using the D-pad to switch to it. And then like, you just like, it's just like Breath of the Wild. Just you hold L2 and then you got the bow and arrow. And it's just like, it feels so streamlined. And it is the best Assassin's Creed since Brotherhood. I also really like the protagonist, Bayek. He's like really charming, a really likable guy. Like the way he interacts with everyone, he's just super nice. Everyone loves him. The same as Ezio, how he was like just really charming and lovable, you know. And I really like the writing and everything. His interactions with the son during the flashbacks, where he's like explaining to his son about all of the Egyptian gods, and he talks about I think it was the Egyptian god Set. Not Set. One of them. he was chopped up and they tried to kill him, but his wife got all of his body parts back together and resurrected him, but they didn't get his penis. This is Egyptian mythology, so this isn't weird. This is normal.
I know a torture thing for ancient Egypt times is that they would force you to drink a bunch of wine, and then they would tie your dick.
Ew.
So.
You
wouldn't be able to pee, and if you peed, your organs would burst.
Oh, that's terrifying. Ugh.
Could you imagine doing that job? Because anyway, my brother made a joke of that.
I really want to finish the story because everyone who was watching this is like, okay, they didn't get his dick, James. What else? And Brady shut up so James can finish this. So basically, the point of the story is that he couldn't have children. He was no longer fertile because they didn't get his reproductive organs during the resurrection, and that's why this god, it might have been Horus or someone, I don't know if it was Horus, it was somebody, and basically that was the point of the story. And his son, when he's explaining the story, Bayek kind of skips over that part. Yeah. And then his son's like, oh, right, that's why you couldn't have kids. And Bayek's like, oh, you're growing up too fast. And it was just really nice and endearing, and I really like it. The story, however, I don't give a shit. I do not care about what's happening to Bayek. I don't care about this guy's journey. Yeah. I like him as a character. I love the writing and his interactions, but I don't care about these people who he's killing, and I don't care why. Yeah. It's I don't care about the story, but it's got characters I like, so whatever.
Any other games?
No, that's all I've been playing so far this month. I got Poi for the Switch. What
is that?
Poi is an indie game. I think it came out either last year or the year before on Steam. Yeah. And I have it on Steam, but I never played my Steam library. I never play games on PC because I'm always using my PC for other stuff. I'd rather play on
Deku Shrub.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an indie game. It's not super well polished. The controls are a little bit floaty, but it's functional. It's fun. It's
Mario's Sunshine.
It's very similar to Mario 64. The game plays just like Mario 64. You get the double jump, the triple jump, the side jump, the dive, the long jump even. Yeah. All of Mario's moves, but it doesn't feel quite as good as a Mario game, but it's an indie game, so it's forgivable.
And how much does this cost you?
$40.
$40?
I don't know how long it is yet. I want to do a review for it maybe in January, February. Because it's a Switch game, and my Switch library is this is only my fourth Switch game. I've had the Switch for almost a year now. I have so many PS4 games. I have almost 40 PS4 games, and that's the thing with every Nintendo console. I get the new PlayStation and I get the new Nintendo, and by the end of the life cycle, I have 50, 60 PlayStation games and 20 Nintendo.
My 3DS library is nuts.
Really? Yeah. I have a lot of 3DS games too, actually.
Surprisingly, I'm actually doing well with Switch.
Oh, you got quite a bit of Switch games.
The first being Zelda, second was 1-2 Switch, because it's just hey, may as well.
You played that on live stream one time. Yeah.
Mario Kart, Ultra Street Fighter, Splatoon, Mario Odyssey.
I really want to get Splatoon 2. I really want to play Salmon Run with you. Yes. That looks so much fun.
Yeah. It's definitely a cool looking game, but as for games you've been getting, it was Poi, and today you actually went and got some games. Some cool stuff.
Oh yeah, we'll bring that up. Yeah. Talk, I gotta finish doing this. Alright.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you've been you got some games. I decided to buy a game. Lately, I've just been on this huge spiel, this addiction of loving Wario.
Yeah.
I've been watching.
You gotta eat that garlic. You gotta eat that garlic. Say that again. We've been saying that all freaking day. We can't stop saying it
I love Wario so much. It's only been as of recent how much I actually appreciate him as a character. Because, I don't know.
Which one do you prefer? Do you like WarioWare Wario or Classic Wario?
I love Classic Wario.
Yeah, my friend Robbie's the exact same way. He hates Wario. He loves the WarioWare games.
WarioWare's fun.
But he's not a fan of that design. It's that OG classic yellow shirt, purple suspenders.
Yellow shirt, just being, the anti-Mario.
Exactly, yeah.
And just how kooky and weird he looked, and I've been constantly showing you, sending you, commercials and talking about this. And being
the greed is good.
Yeah,
those
I love
the commercials,
Wario. And today I decided to pick up Wario World, and
we were at a flea market because it's Sunday. There's a weekend market every Sunday, and then
dude was like, "Yo, $40 for it," and then I was like,
I got the PS1 version of Glover, Because Glover's a game I want to review sometime because it's a platformer. I hear like very mixed things.
I remember we talked about that.
I hear some people say Glover sucks ass, but I hear a lot of people like really like Glover.
Yeah.
I know the N64 version is the version we want to play. I hear the PS1 version is a completely butchered, hardly functioning port. Yeah. But of course, if I'm going to review it, I want both versions so I can compare and contrast. I also got Malice is a game I get a lot of requests for, so I saw that and I was like, it was $10, but I was like, hey, do you want 5 for it? So he's like, sure. So I got Malice for $5. That was a good pick. They also had what was that other one with like a Roger Rabbit looking art style? Hammered,
Whammer, Whacked. Yeah, Whacked. Yeah. I thought it was Whiplash at first. Yeah. I was like, is that...
They had Whacked on Xbox, but it was $40. It's like, I don't want to pay $40 for an original Xbox game. So now I got that just so I can do that whenever. And then there was this game, Kingsley's Adventure, and I've never seen this game in my life. It was $40, and like it was in the rare games case, and he was like, yeah, and even the guy who owned the place, Nathan, he didn't know what it was. And like,
dude knew what Punky Skunk was, but like,
he tried to Google it and he couldn't get any results for this. So he's like, "Yeah, I guess 40." And I'm like, "Well, it might not be worth 40, but like, this looks cool." And it like on the back it says there's platforming, combat, and exploration. So it looks like a platforming RPG game. So it's like, booyah! This is the kind of stuff I live and die for. I breathe for this kind of stuff. Like these like cutesy,
apparently there's a second one.
Really?
It's got a 4.7 out of 5
on Paradise. So the
and eBay is 4.8.
Emulation crowd seems to like it. So
2.
So there's a second one. I got to get that one too.
One? No. It was just people like, please let there be a second one. It must be a good game.
Yeah, well, but I'm looking at the graphics in the back. That looks so cute. It's like all cell shaded. You probably can't see that. I'll put in some screenshots when I edit this. But like, this looks rad, and I was like, I got to get this. Like, that hasn't happened in so long. I just go to a flea market, see something that's old that I've never heard of, and be like, I want that. So I'm excited to see what that's going to be, to see what and maybe give it a review if it's something worth it.
People who search for this also search for like Jersey Devil.
Oh, they had Jersey Devil there too, but he wanted was it $50 for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't want to pay $50 for it. And then again, I paid $40.
And we were going on because I've seen this logo. Psygnosis?
Psygnosis. The company that makes this. Psygnosis. Because remember, you picked this up and you're like, I recognize that game company. So what did they make that you recognize?
Okay.
They made Lemmings?
Yeah.
The people that made Lemmings made this. And Wipeout, too.
Yeah, Wipeout.
That's interesting.
Come on. I know there's a game in here that I know.
I never played Lemmings, but I remember seeing like so much about Lemmings and Nintendo
No, I don't want to look at Menace.
Menace?
Most popular.
What's Menace?
I think it was like a racing game. Psygnosis, like all these games, I'm like,
just go on the Wikipedia page.
Okay.
Because all those games, Google's not super accurate with all that. Yeah. It might be like similar to or whatever. Yeah, because
we sat there, we stood there, and we are just like.
Because what I do is I'm like every snowboarding game on the Xbox 360 is giving me games like Steep, which are on Xbox One. It's like, no, this is not right, Google. This is wrong, Google.
Barbarian 2.
Bloody
Bob's Bad Day.
Brian the Lion? Now that's a video game 90s title. Brian the Lion. G-Police Infestation.
Kingsley's Adventure. It came out in 1999.
Cool. So this is like a later PS1 game then.
Yeah.
Because the PS1 came out in
Mickey's Wild Adventure.
PS1 came out in 1994 in Japan, 95 in North America. Then the N64 came out in 96, I think.
Overload. Toy Story.
You were right. You thought it was Toy Story.
Yep, that's where I seen it.
I thought Traveler's Tales made the Toy Story game.
It was developers. It was the developers. The publishers were Psygnosis. Where's Psygnosis at?
Maybe they made the Genesis version. It's because on this page I'm not seeing Psygnosis.
That's weird.
They might have contributed to the development.
Yeah.
Because I know Toy Story was Traveler's Tales, because there's a guy I follow on YouTube called Game Hut. He's a old developer from Traveler's Tales. It's him like uploading all these crazy bits of code and how they achieved all these really cool feats on like Super Nintendo and Genesis. Like how they fit the introduction sequence on Sonic 3D Blast onto like that would have been like a 17 megabyte file they would have had to fit on like a 4 megabyte cartridge. So all these tricks they did to get that file size down and the way they optimize everything. That's a fascinating channel. Check out Game Hut, I think it is.
Yeah, I definitely remember seeing that logo.
I love that channel because you see a lot of people like analyzing game design. Like there's a guy called like Game Maker's Toolkit or whatever, but like Game Hut is a guy who's actually been making video games and has programmed them for decades. And that's like a perspective I have not seen in like really well edited video form. So Game Hut is like, I love that. And I like how he's real modest. He doesn't expect everyone to really follow him. So like when he explains more of the coding kind of stuff, I don't really follow it because I don't understand like programming. And then he'll say like, oh, I hope some of that made sense to some of you, whatever. And it's like, okay, well it's cool that he kind of treats it like
instead of like, oh, you're watching this, then you know what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, oh, if you follow along, cool. If not, I hope you like at least that was interesting. And it is. And I love that channel. Awesome channel.
We've had some nice finds today.
That was our haul today.
Got this.
Oh yeah, and you finally got an external hard drive because you have not got one yet.
Yeah, and
I have
a
bunch
of
the
Black Friday blowouts.
Yeah, Black Friday sale. You got it for what? 50, 60?
$80.
$80. And that was after tax.
Yeah, 2 terabytes.
After tax and everything, 2 terabytes. I have a 5 terabyte I got off eBay for about $100, and then that 2 terabyte I just got as part of college. My college tuition, they just gave it to us. Those are the 2 I got. I really want to get another 5 terabyte just for because like I'm running out of room out of both of those. But you know,
so that's one step closer to me starting up some content.
There you go. You need a hard drive to put all those video files.
They're gonna be.
It's not a good idea to put it on your computer because
it slows it down.
When you save a lot of stuff to the hard drive you have your OS running off of, like firstly, if your hard drive fails, you lose everything. It's happened to me back when I had my first laptop and I didn't back everything up, and I saved all my video clips to the hard drive, and also it can hard drive failure is a lot more common if you save a lot of large files to it and you're like rendering to it, rendering videos to it. So I always render stuff to my external hard drive because then it's not taxing on the actual hard drive. It's just doing it to an external hard drive.
This is where I learn all my stuff from. This man right here.
Yeah, my man. Yeah, buddy. Money. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so we're 56 minutes into this podcast.
And I think it might be time
for the versus segment.
Yes.
So tell us what's on the menu today.
The menu is not Wario World.
I don't know.
And
we'll get that in a bit.
The game.
Show them the version you have of it too.
Mario Kart Double Dash, the special edition. It came with a demo disc.
Yeah, I've never seen this before.
Yeah,
that's probably like really rare. Because I remember there's like a lot of like odd GameCube items with 2 discs. Yeah, like I know the Metroid Prime Wind Waker double pack is like super expensive. But yeah, Mario
comes with
Kart Double Dash.
Yeah.
Give it a whirl. Oh yeah, let's show what the food is.
And the punishment food for those. Oh god, I don't. Oh, I just realized if I lose, I gotta eat this.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah!
I think I don't know. I haven't played Double Dash in like 10 years since like 2007.
I play it every year around Christmas time.
Really?
Me and my brother have
you're probably gonna win. Oh no. We found
punishment food.
We found snails.
It's gold.
We found snail. I've never eaten snails. I can't imagine eating a fucking snail. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the versus segment of podcast number 5. I haven't played this game in a long ass time. You're probably gonna win. I don't want to eat snails. So I'm better not lose.
Hey, if you don't want to eat snails, you can't act like one.
What is that supposed to mean?
Being slow. I used to do that all the time.
What's the best card? Is this the best card? Like best stats? Do they have different stats?
Some of them do, but I don't think they show them.
Mario Kart 8 has the cards different stats. I feel like they don't in this one. I'm just gonna go standard. Luigi, Baby Luigi, I always like that combo because of Mario and Luigi Partners in Time.
Okay.
I used to love that game. It's not my favorite Mario and Luigi game, but when I was younger, it was the one I owned. Because I borrowed Superstar Saga from a friend, and then this third one wasn't out yet.
I found that at a thrift store.
Superstar,
it was like a bestsellers edition though, like
Superstar Saga
or no
Partners in Time.
Partners in Time.
Yeah,
$5.
Really, that's a good find. It's a good game.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
You know what?
All right, you're doing the same thing, obviously. So what cup are we doing?
We are going to do the special
This
cup.
is back when Mario Kart games only had 4 cups. I forgot about that. That's so weird. Because 8 cups is like a standard now, and like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has like
and then
12
you
with
also
the
got
DLC.
the what was it? You also got the All-Star Cup, which was just all of them combined in a random order.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're just doing all 3 of these, see who wins.
Yeah.
Best, should be best of 3, not 4. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you just mash the A button.
You don't do that in any of the other Mario Kart games.
No, you just hold it. But see, since you have
is Y the item button?
X. I use X.
There's no tricks in this.
Nope.
Oh, I've not.
We're going straight back to like
I've
basic Mario Kart.
not played this in so long. No, you. Fucking.
I almost whipped my controller.
I'm gonna be eating those snails. I'm telling you right already. But I'm gonna try my best. So it goes red, blue, and then then it boosts automatically.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I remember as a kid, this was my favorite one. But like after playing 8, I'm like, without a doubt, 8's the best one, objectively. And it's like going back to this, it's like, wow, this feels rather primitive.
Yeah, for sure.
The weight and physics to this feel good though, like for a GameCube game.
But see, with like steering and stuff, it feels like you're on ice all the time.
A little bit. I don't know if that's just the card I picked or what.
No, it's the game itself. Like everyone feels like they're on ice.
You can't hold shells behind you.
No. You have to press down and then throw it at.
That's
like
so
because they have that meter.
weird.
They have that meter that comes up to say it's closing in on you, right?
Yeah.
And you can't view behind you either. So
really, you can't look behind you.
no. This was before everything was like set in stone. Oh shit.
Oh, now you're frick, dude.
Take that. Oh god. Ah! Oh, no!
Yes.
That scared me. And see, Wario's Coliseum only has 2 laps, eh?
Really?
Yeah, because it's such a long course.
Yeah. Remember, there's it's interesting. It's always a Wario stage that has like so little laps. I remember Wario Coliseum in 64 still had 3 laps.
Oh, Wario Stadium.
Wario Stadium,
Yeah.
even though that level was long as hell.
Oh yeah. Ah!
Nice.
Oh no. Shoot.
Oh, I'm doing good. I might be winning this after all. I don't know if we should do 4 though, because like best of 4 doesn't work. It has to be an odd number, you know.
All right.
So if we're tied after 4, if it's like 2-2, then we'll do a 5th one.
Well, did you want to like be like I pick a course, you pick a course, kind of have like kind of
Oh,
like
not necessarily.
not
just the one
necessarily
cup.
like the same cup
Okay.
because this is versus.
Do you want to do best of 3 then?
Okay.
Just so this doesn't go on too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember last time we were playing Monkey Ball, that went on way too long. Oh my god. How do you hold it behind you? You hold.
You can't hold it behind you. Nice.
I was trying to do like a JoJo pose, but I almost did a dab, so I like
Alright.
had to get out of that.
Change
It's like
the course.
Even doing that, ironically, is like, all right. So you're the loser, so you pick a course.
All right.
Hang on. Mushroom Bridge. That was my favorite level in this game.
Yeah.
You want to hand me the water?
Yeah.
say
I
that.
will hand you the water. Do
you want
so
some?
you can't drive. No, I'm good.
I always hated Sherbet Land. They brought that back in Sherbet Land, Sherbet Land. I don't know how you
I
say
think
that.
it's Sherbert. Yeah, it's
Well,
Sherbert.
There's only one R though. It wouldn't be Sherbert.
Wait, what?
It's Sherbet. It's not Sherbert. It'd be
Oh,
Sherbet.
I used to just call it Sherbert.
I always call it Sherbert, but like just now I realized that's not. What that
when
says.
you that feeling when you grow up and you start realizing everything's wrong.
Like how I say Lakitu instead of Lakitu, it's apparently Lakitu.
Well, that was like me earlier today when I was like, oh yeah, I used to have one of those USB plug-in MP3 players, and I used to listen to Zebra.
Oh yeah, you said Zebra Head. You didn't realize it was a
Zebra
Zebra
Head.
Head. Because you never made the connection, like, because you.
No,
you
I thought
feel
it was
like such-
edgy. I thought it was just edgy. Zebra
Like-
Head just sounds like one of those edgy.
Like you thought it was just like a made-up word. You didn't ever really
No.
consider like, oh wait, like
Zebra Head.
Because it's funny because like in UK English they say zebra instead of zebra.
Well, there you go.
So it's not that that's incorrect. It's just like it's interesting you said it that way. Is
Yeah.
all. This is another stage I really liked when I was younger. They brought this back for the Wii one, didn't they?
Yes. Yes, I think so. I think it was the Wii. Yes, it was.
Going back like a couple Mario Karts after playing nothing but 8 for like a bunch of years is so weird.
Oh yeah. Well, see, I play this every year around Christmas time.
Because to me, like, I feel the same way about Mario Kart as I do with Smash Bros. To me, like, the latest edition's just the best one, so I don't know why you would play the older ones.
Oh, sure.
Unless you're, like, one of those hardcore competitive guys that really likes the physics of one specific game, like Melee. Yeah, so you really can't hold it behind you.
Yeah.
That's stink.
No!
That's stink. I meant to say that stinks. I said that stink.
You vile dick.
Oh, you come near me. You come near me, I dare you.
Oh, fuck.
You're gonna eat that garlic?
Oh,
You'll regret messing with me, son.
I'm not gonna win this. We're in the last lap, aren't we?
Yeah, and I got a blue shell.
And we're also real close to the end there.
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, it's not gonna get me because that was it.
I wonder if it'll come back around and get me.
No, okay, there it is.
Oh,
right there.
That was quick.
Dang. All right, one more.
Okay.
My pick, and then the loser of this has to eat those fucking snails.
Yeah, we have to keep coming back to. I forgot that if I lose, I have to eat that. I was just like, oh, if he wins, that's it. We know whatever.
They brought that one back in 8.
Yes,
it's a good level in 8.
Yeah, we were talking about
Peach Beach was always my favorite level.
I love this.
This one's in Wii, I think.
Yes, I think so. Yes.
How come I didn't get a boost?
I didn't get a boost either. I didn't do it fast enough. There's like I think there's a certain amount you need to do, and there's no ramps in certain areas. I gotta remember that.
Oh yeah, because it's like you're probably used to the Wii version, right?
Yes. You get so used to something being remixed, right?
Yeah.
And the friggin' ducks. These damn ducks.
Oh, I love the... What are they? Cataquacks?
Cataquacks, yeah.
I always loved
I used to call
enemies.
them ducks.
When they brought them back in Galaxy and Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were in Galaxy 1, but they were at least in Galaxy 2. I love that. If I hit that a second earlier. You're going down, you pile of ball sack.
Hey, don't be mean to me. It's your turn now.
Oh, shit.
Boom!
No! Oh! I had 3 mushrooms, too! Brady, you're a bad friend. You're a bad Brady.
That's okay, we got another one.
You have plenty of Brady's where that came from.
Yeah.
They added it so you can have 2 items in the new Mario Kart.
Yes.
8, didn't they?
Yeah. It wasn't in the original, but, like, it's pretty cool. And then you got the occasional, like, new weapons, right? Where it was like...
You keep going to the grass.
No! No!
Yes! Get fricked, my man.
Uh-uh. What was that? Ah! No! Eat them snails!
No! No, no, no,
No! That is not what!
You're eating some snails, dude. How's it feel to lose twice in a row?
Does it feel your butthole?
I like that I beat you at a game that like I didn't expect you to beat at. Because you picked it this time. I haven't played that one in a while, and like I thought I was gonna lose, like for sure.
Yeah.
But like Monkey Ball Pool, like I'd never figured you were too good at pool, and I used to play it a lot. That's something neither of us were like that great at, but I figured, you know, well we're confident in that one.
Can you
Stupid ass Brady can't open a can.
Never mind, I did apparently. 'Cause...
You gotta. Yeah, you didn't have to quite open all the way. And then you gotta use the clamp part of it.
To
Still
open
going.
it.
You're like, you gotta let go of your grip on it.
Well, I just don't want it to fling everywhere. And
It's
you
not
get
gonna fling everywhere.
snail juice
You
everywhere.
do that, and then you pull the cap off.
Oh.
Ew! Oh, fuck, that's dripping. Drip, drop, dripping. Alright, eat up.
Oh, it smells so bad.
Does it?
You can't smell it.
It does. It actually, that does smell pretty shitty. You got the fork? Alright, there you go.
Oh, Christ.
Don't spill that on my keyboard. I don't want snail juice on my keyboard.
Apparently that's just water.
So how many should we make you eat?
One, because that's basically all
Just
I can handle.
one? Come on.
Oh,
Let's see if
God,
that's
man.
bad. See if it's that bad. See if it's even that bad. Come on, just dump it in your mouth. Pop the whole thing in your mouth. Come on. That was disgusting. People eat this. It's normal.
Ain't normal to me, man.
Alright, come on.
This is not chicken nuggets.
You were the one who picked this, too.
Well, I didn't expect to lose!
Maybe you shouldn't be so overconfident next time, buddy.
My hubris.
Just throw it in your mouth and chew it up and swallow
Just
it.
give me
Get
a
it over
second!
with. Slam it down. Pop, pop. We don't have all good night, Brady. What are you doing? Just throw it in your... Just fucking eat it. Just eat it. Chew it up, swallow it. Come on, you can do it.
Oh, God. Oh.
Just eat it. Just eat it. You're exaggerating. Maybe that bad. You spit it out?
Just give me a second.
You
Give me a
spit
second.
it out.
I'm getting
Give
a
me
new
that.
one. I'm
Give me
getting
that.
a new
Give me
one.
that. Give me that.
Oh.
You're cheating. You're
That
swallowing
is
one.
so friggin' gross.
If you agree to have another one, I'll try one.
I will try to
Gotta
eat
balance
this.
out. I want to see you have like a mouthful of them.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
That's what I did earlier. Vienna sausages, and I spat them all out. Disgusting.
Oh, shit.
Is it like this shell in there too?
Mm-mm.
So it's just like the gooey ass snail.
That is not even consumable.
You have to eat one. You have to swallow one. You have to swallow one.
Okay.
You have to.
Let's eat this one then.
It's just goo. You don't even need to chew it. Just swallow it. It's like Jello, right? What am I hearing crunching? What? Just swallow it. How hard could it be? Don't be such a baby.
I can't do it.
You have to.
It's actually impossible.
You lost. You have to. I'll do it. I'll do it. Big man James over here.
I have a very weak stomach.
All right, let's see this. Here it is. Snail.
You're a heathen.
Easy.
I don't know how you can do it, man. Like my
taste the
body,
bad.
my body is actually like cramping.
Have another one.
That is.
Not that bad. Just tastes like oysters.
Oh.
You're such a baby. See, I would eat that. I would have a couple more of that. They're like if I ordered at a restaurant.
That's you, man. That's all you.
Man, you a big butt. Well, that was the versus challenge.
Put a title here.
Brady
saying
sucks. That
Brady
more than
sucks.
Brady sucks. Yeah, there's the.
Yeah, just right there.
All right, so now what? Wrap this up, podcast, or any last kind of bit you want to get out there, or what?
Don't underestimate someone.
Actually, now that that's in my stomach, it's really starting to feel gross.
Yeah.
In my throat. Yeah.
I mean, I commend you for being able to.
I'm not gonna throw up, but like it's.
I commend you for actually being able to swallow that because my body is actually refused me to swallow.
I can do anything. I'll swallow anything. Swallow anything, like any gross food, like whatever. I'll try anything once, like gross seafood or whatever, you know.
But I know one thing you won't be able to handle, so I'll ask you this: you gonna eat that garlic?
So what's the game? What's the next game? Because
Okay.
you're the loser, so you gotta decide again.
Multiplayer Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Heroes has multiplayer?
Yeah.
It does!
It's a versus, yeah.
Right.
Has multiple different types.
Okay. So you'll have to decide on the punishment food again.
How about, since I couldn't eat that, you decide the punishment food?
Why would I decide it? You decided again. You're the loser again.
Yeah, but I couldn't be able to eat that, so you should be able to have, like, kind of counter-reactive.
Nah, you just pick it again.
Punishment food is to be decided at a later date.
Alright, cool. So Sonic Heroes multiplayer. I don't even remember... You can unlock more ones. I remember playing it with my friends, but we never unlocked all of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that'll be it. Any last bit you want to say before we wrap up this podcast?
Don't buy snails. Don't eat snails. It's bad.
Good night, everybody.